chill.
Hello there, gang, and welcome to another episode of Displaying Moral Behaviour, the Earth's mightiest action figure video podcast. So take off your pants, crack a beer, and let's talk toys. Let's talk about the Controller Wave US Agent. This is a figure that I've been looking forward to for a long time, and I think a lot of other people have too. So does he live up to the hype? Well, let's find out. First of all, we're just going to take a little look at the box, and hey, he looks resplendent in there. Really nice presentation, great bit of artwork on the back. I dig that. I'm going to miss these window boxes when they're gone, but I understand the march of time leads us inevitably to glory, or whatever that song lyric is. Things have got to change, but still, let's enjoy it while we can do. Looks super nice. US Agent looking mean in there. Let's crack him out of the packaging. We've already done that, so let's just talk about him. This guy. Fair bit of reuse, but you know what? I'm fine with that because that's all he needs. I'm not going to gripe about reusing bodies and bucks when it's got a purpose to it. This is what you need for US Agent. This is what we're given. That's what we want. And this dude, this is the John Walker that I think we all deserve. And it's a John Walker that he'll tell you deserve. And he'll tell you that you need him right now, because that's what I love about this character. He's not a bad guy, but he's just stern. Like, I wouldn't like this person in person, but I like them in comics because I'm not sick and tired of the blue-eyed baby face who always has the perfect answer to make everything right in the world. I like the guy who's like, look, I'm doing my best, okay? This is not a perfect situation. We just got to try and make things work, and that's who John Walker is, and I dig that. I thought he was one of the few, very few, good things in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because people were like, oh, we hate John Walker. He's not Captain America. He's not Steve Rogers, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but the dude's doing his best. And I like a guy who's just doing his best. And I think when Hasbro were putting this figure together, they were actually doing their best as well. Okay, they weren't going above and beyond, but they also didn't have to. This is what I would say is like a quintessential average Marvel legend. And that's not a negative. That's not a knock on the figure at all. This is what we would expect from this character, from this sort of line. So let's take a closer look. First of all, the body is perfect John Walker. Big, thick, muscular, but not Herculean, just super peak athlete. That's great. And the biggest sort of part that's unique to him is, of course, the face sculpt. And this is another really good face sculpt. It's not above and beyond, okay? It's not like one of the really good ones that they've been doing recently. But it certainly fits with the current pantheon of decent-looking face sculpts. What I like is, it's kind of neutral, but not. There's enough of a scowl, enough of a grumpy expression that it's like, nah, you are conveying so much emotion in this John Walker face. That's what I really like. He looks like a surly guy. He looks like someone who might wear a colourful costume. Actually, it's not that colourful, but he is not a superhero. He is a soldier doing a job. And if he has to curb stomp your ass in the name of America, then he's gonna do it. And I like that dynamic, especially when you pair him up with Captain America. You know me, I love my yin-yang type characters. This is the yiniest yin to the yangiest yang, and I dig that. These two together, 20th anniversary Cap came out at just the right time. So now we got John Walker to kind of not oppose him, but act as his counter. And that's what I really love. Going through the rest of the body now, it's basic. It's a very basic body. One thing that I would have kind of liked, but would have totally been surplus to requirements, would have been if his chest area with the stripes on here was slightly raised, as if it's kind of padded armor. But also I appreciate that's not necessarily how US Agent is commonly drawn. I always just kind of headcanon envisioned it more that it was like Kevlar body armor on here. But actually 9 times out of 10, especially in the 90s, and this is a very 90s kind of design here, or even 80s, I mean, stop me if I'm wrong, I'm not a comic historian, it is just pencil flat. So that's absolutely fine. Again, that's just me headcanoning things that I would want. The shield, same shield they've used 10 bajillion times. Got to be a little bit careful with the clip on there. I see people break it a lot, so just be aware, be careful, be fragile. You're all right. It'll hold together as long as you treat it well. The shield itself is interesting, that you got the grey on the outside, which, again, I don't know. I assume that was obviously a choice that Hasbro were like, yeah, he has grey on the outside and then black in the middle. So I guess that's right. Tell me in the comments if it varies or not. Because at first I was like, that looks odd. But it was clearly a decision for like, no, that's how we're doing it. So, must be there for a reason. And actually, I do quite like how it's not just black. When I look at it now, aesthetically, that's really nice. So, yeah, I'm just talking about something that I like and is legit. So, there you go. Hope you enjoy me mumbling away to myself for this review. The rest of the figure, like, I'm not going to waste your time. You got stuff to do. There's like 10 bajillion internet videos out there to watch. It's all just basic. So, like I said, it's the most basic Marvel Legend, but they've done a really good job of putting him together. This is what we want, but because of that, I can't rank him too high. So first of all, let's just take a look at US Agent here with a few other characters. We can do a little ensemble piece here to see how he fits in. And yeah, he's just nice. He's striking. The aesthetics of this design, I think, from a graphic design standpoint, they just work really nice. He's the ultimate no-nonsense version of Captain America. More militaristic and just more take no prisoners. I got a job to do. I'm not going to wear that flashy of a costume. This is more the dialed back, get down to business. And like I said, curb stomp some guy for the stars, stripes, rock flag, and eagle, baby. That's why I love John Walker. So yeah, good figure. Let's give him a ranking. So to reiterate one more time for the folks in the cheap seats, the most basic of Marvel Legends. But he does have a couple of spare hands as well, which I appreciate. So he's got an open palm, open grip hand so that he can hold the handle on the shield if you want to have him holding it like that. And he's got the open hand so he can sort of fling the shield as well. I think this is surplus to requirements. I think what would have been a much better hand would have been the saluting hand, because I think I'm going to have to give him Captain America's saluting hand, because Captain America is posed with the shield and his fist up. And if John Walker is posed with the shield and his fist up, that's just two mirror poses. I don't dig that. So having him salute the stars and stripes, I think that's a very John Walker US Agent kind of thing to do. And US Agent is of course a figure that people have been clamoring for the longest time because he completes so many teams. That's something that's really awesome too. Mainly, is it the West Coast Avengers? I was talking there and then going, wait a minute, is it the West Coast Avengers? Yeah, I'm sure it is. So if you've got yourself a Tigra, Wonder Man, Hawkeye, Spider-Woman, Moon Knight, Centurion, Iron Man, all of these guys together. I think I just listed all of them off the top of my head. It's quite surprising for me. But if you have all those figures like I used to before I sold them, kind of regret selling some of those now. But you can make your own West Coast Avengers, and that's pretty wicked. So that's where this figure comes into his own so much, is that he's really essential to so much Marvel lineage and canon. Force works as well. Put him together with Wanda, Iron Man. There's so much fun that you can have with this guy, pairing him up in different versions of teams. Geez, you got the Thunderbolts, you got Wilson Fisk's Villains for Hire, who have US Agent. They got the female Electro, Agony, Rhino, Whiplash, Taskmaster. So a few missing from that one, but hey, that's one of the most addictive things about Marvel Legends, isn't it? Collecting the characters, waiting for the characters to come out. So Hasbro, I know you're watching this. I know you're big fans. So Agony and female Electro and Whiplash as well. Let's build the Kingpin's Villains for Hire. That would be a fun one to do. So this guy, for a surly, grumpy, Bob Holly type character who doesn't get along with anyone, he sure does lead a lot of teams. So he must be doing something right. That's again another thing that the character really I like about him, is that he's not a cheerful, jovial guy, but damn it, he knows how to get the job done. And Hasbro, congratulations, with this figure, you knew how to get the job done. So with that in mind, I'm going to give him, bam, right in the middle, 5 out of 10. And like I always say, that is not a low score. That is exactly what it sounds like. Right slap bang in the middle of average. This is an average Marvel Legend. And if you say yeah, but he's a good figure. I know. Marvel Legends should be good on average. You see, this is what we're getting. I might do a whole video just talking about my ranking system because, not gonna lie, kind of figuring it out as we go here. But guys, that was my review of John Walker, US Agent, a figure that I personally am very, very happy with. Good to see some positive reviews for Marvel Legends. I love saying positive things about Marvel Legends when they give me positive things to say, and a lot more positivity still to come with the rest of this wave, so I'm looking forward to it. Guys, what do you think of the figure though? Comment below, let me know. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then join the 6-1 clicks by clicking the like, share, and subscribe buttons. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and until next time, keep displaying model behavior. Yeah.
Well